Good morning, River of Life. Hope you're doing well. My name's Cole Anderson. I don't know if you've had a chance to see me on one of these Take Fives yet before, but I am excited to be sharing with you this morning. Me talking about just living in love. Um, it's kind of one of my big life missions and goals, I guess, is to live in love and just always be love to other people in the best of my ability. I fail at it often, but I feel like it is something that I am always encouraged to be pushed more towards. I think it allows us to just experience God in a whole new way and to experience each other in a whole new way. So, as you're going throughout your day today, and as you're going throughout your week and the circumstances that are in front of you, just hoping that you can find a way to live in love and just pursue your family, your friends, the people you're around in a really healthy and God-honoring, loving way. So, real quick here, in 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13, it says, "Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. Let all that you do be done in love." And this is just the end of the letter, just giving some farewells and further instruction in the last chapter of 1 Corinthians. But the cool thing that really stands out to me in this, and I hate to just dissect this one part of the chapter without any context, but I feel like it's biblical truth, and it's what we know as true, to act in love as Christ acted in love towards us. But the cool thing that I want to point out right away is it says, "Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong." And I know any of you women out there be like, "Oh, act like men, be strong." Women are strong too. And I think, yes, absolutely women are strong. But the cool thing about this is it kind of breaks down that barrier there and says, act like men, be strong, but do everything in love. So where it's maybe not a man's natural tendency to act in love, it's probably a man's natural tendency to just be strong. I'm going to be strong. I'm not going to cry. I don't cry very often. Not going to cry. I'm just going to, get it done. You're just going to man up, right? But right after that falls, let all that you do be done in love. So it's yes, maybe there is this strength, but the strength needs to be found in love. It needs to be found in Jesus. It needs to be found in your love for one another. It can't just be found in strength for strength's sake, right? So often it's just strength for strength's sake. But there's this whole nother level of love that we can find if we're willing to do what He's called us to, but do it in love. So I just really simply, that's the big thing that I want to do for this Take 5. I think a lot of times I make these really long and say a lot of words, and I definitely do like the sound of my own voice probably more than I should sometimes, but I don't want to overcomplicate it. I want it to be as simple as this. It's good to be strong. It's for all you men out there. It's good to be strong. It's good to be able to take on the weight of raising a family, of living for Jesus in a time in our culture that is unlike any other time that we've experienced in our generations here in the U.S. But at the same time, if we're not willing to do those things in love, if everything that we do isn't done in love, then why are we doing it? Why are we putting our strong face on? Why are we facing every day with this strength if it's not the strength that comes from Christ, if it's not the strength that comes from planting our feet on the gospel and the things that He's called us to? So that's my big challenge for you today, this week. As you go throughout your week, I just want to encourage you just to be love in every situation, and to not be afraid to to come in contact with like maybe some situations where you need to be strong, but to choose to respond in love, to choose to respond in a patient, kind, gentle love, as it talks in 1 Corinthians as well earlier on in the chapter, right? Love is patient, kind, gentle. If we respond in love in those ways, all of the things that love is, how much different can a situation that could go one way, how much better could it be? How much better could conflict be? How much better could our relationships be? So, really simple. I know I didn't dive super deep, but just right there, 1 Corinthians chapter 16, during the signing off of the letter, in verse 13, be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong, but let all that you do be done in love. Thanks, guys.